Welcome to Finance Dojo. We aim to be the best personal finance educational channel you'll ever need. Click that subscribe button and the notification bell right now so you won't miss out. You may be wondering what the 50-30-20 rule is all about. The only way to understand what it means is to write it down. The 50% of the pie that we're pretending to have here truly represents your requirements. Keeping track of where your money is going and creating an excellent personal budget portfolio is the key here. So 50% are necessities, 30% are luxuries, and 20% are savings or debt repayments. Having a visual representation, let's break down each number and provide examples of each, so that you may use these metrics to gauge your personal financial situation. Remember, we're dealing with net income or money left over after taxes have been paid. As an example, if your gross salary is $50,000 a year, you'll only be dealing with a certain sum after taxes. That's the amount left over after all deductions. What are some of the items that can be included in the 50% needs? Consider the costs of a typical month's rent or mortgage. Whether you have a mortgage or rent, you have health insurance. You can have utilities like electricity and so on and so forth. To me, a necessity is something that you would be severely inconvenienced without, or something you could not possibly do without at this point in time. So you know the usual suspects. Remember that when you allocate 50% of your budget to your needs, those are the things you're looking at. In the following step, we'll look at what exactly constitutes a desire. And I believe that this is the point at which majority of Americans encounter dichotomy between wants and needs. So a want is something that makes your life a little more difficult. It's not a matter of if I die, if I don't have food or a place to sleep. When it comes to a desire, it's a matter of deciding whether or not you're prepared to put up with some little inconveniences to have what you want. Needs like that, you know. So for example, do you need to go out and buy brand new clothes right now? Are you going to die if you don't buy some new shoes? Dining out is a huge one for Americans, in my opinion. Many people's lives are so hectic for whatever reason that it's simpler to just get in the car and go get something to eat than it is to prepare the food yourself. Hobbies are one of the life's greatest pleasures, and I believe that everyone should have at least one. You're a video editor, whether you're gardening or flying drones. Whatever you want to do as a pastime, whatever makes you happy falls under the category of a wish, since it's not required to survive. So once again, a want is something you don't need, but that considerably improves the quality of your existence. So let's go to the final 20. And I know a lot of this sounds basic, but unless you write it down and understand where all your money is going, you won't know what you're missing out on. It's as if your desires may quickly morph into necessities to the point where they're both overflowing and you're in debt month after month. Let's discuss how to save money. The final 20% of your income should be allocated to savings and debt repayment. Again, these are all net figures. So for instance, you have an emergency fund. This is something I would consider preserving. For emergency money, I prefer to save aside 6 to 12 months worth of living cost. So if your necessities category plus a little bit of wants works out to $2,000 a month for your complete family, you'll need to save anywhere from $12,000 to $24,000 in your emergency fund. I know it seems like a lot of money, but in a household with 1 or 2 income producers, 1 or 2 layoffs may save you a lot of money. So let's discuss debt repayment. Whether you have credit cards or college debts, for example, these are the debts that you should use that 20% to pay off. Then if you want to save for retirement, This is one of the issues that, in my opinion, most Americans will face in 20 or 30 years, since many of them are just not focused on retirement savings. That's pretty much everything I've got for you today. I realize a lot of this sounds obvious, but you won't know what you don't know unless you create a monthly budget based on your monthly net income. You'd be amazed where various bucks went for different categories if you broke it down by 50, 30, and 20%. Unless it's a want or a need, I'd categorize it within the 20% debt savings group. This video is a little shorter than others, but it contains very important information. If you know a friend or family member who would benefit from it, please share this video. These videos are proving to be quite beneficial to a large number of people. As always, this video is for educational purposes only and not financial advice. You should always do your research and speak to a financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.